Narcissism is a term we often hear, but what does it really mean? People with narcissistic traits tend to have an inflated sense of their own talents, achievements, and significance. They crave admiration, struggle with empathy, and are highly sensitive to criticism. This self-centered focus often comes at the expense of those around them, making communication challenging and sometimes even painful. If you've ever felt dismissed, criticized, or invisible in a conversation, you might have encountered someone with these traits. In this video, we'll explore 7 common phrases highly narcissistic people use, and most importantly, how you can respond to protect your own well-being. Let's begin by understanding the mindset behind these behaviors. Narcissists often see themselves as special and superior to others. This grandiose self-view shapes the way they interact with the world. They believe others should feel lucky just to be in their presence, and they expect constant admiration. This attitude can make relationships with them feel one-sided and exhausting. Understanding this mindset is key to recognizing why certain phrases come up repeatedly in their conversation. As we move forward, keep in mind that these phrases are not about you. They're a reflection of the narcissist's need to feel important and in control. One of the most common phrases you might hear from a highly narcissistic person is, "You're lucky I even care." This statement is designed to make you feel grateful for their attention, as if their involvement in your life is a rare privilege. Similar phrases include, "You don't deserve me," or "You should feel relieved that I haven't cut you out of my life." These comments are meant to elevate themselves while diminishing your sense of worth. Recognizing this tactic is the first step in not letting it affect your self-esteem. Next, we'll see how these patterns continue in other phrases. Another tactic narcissists use is direct insult. Phrases like "you're so pathetic" or "you're such a loser" are meant to cut deep and undermine your confidence. These statements often come when the narcissist feels disappointed or threatened by you. By putting you down, they attempt to maintain their sense of superiority. It's important to remember that these insults are more about their insecurities than your actual value. Recognizing this pattern can help you detach emotionally from their hurtful words and maintain your self-respect. Manipulation is a key tool for narcissists. They might say, "You need me," or threat, "Be careful or you'll push me away." Sometimes the threats are even more severe, like, "I'll ruin you if you cross me." These phrases are designed to keep you invested in the relationship by instilling fear or dependence. The goal is to maintain control and power over you. Recognizing these manipulative tactics can help you set boundaries and avoid falling into their trap. Next, we'll look at how they dismiss your feeling. Narcissists often struggle to empathize with others. They might say, "You are wrong to feel that way," or insist, "My feelings matter more." These statements dismiss your emotions and invalidate your experiences. The underlying message is that your perspective is less important than theirs. This can leave you feeling unheard and frustrated. It's crucial to recognize that your feelings are valid regardless of what a narcissist says. Standing firm in your own experiences is a powerful way to protect your emotional health. Maintain their sense of superiority. Narcissists often put others down. Phrases like "everyone else is an idiot" or "your friend is lame" are common. They may even say, "These people have nothing to offer me." By belittling those around them, narcissists try to set themselves apart as special or unique. This constant comparison can create a toxic environment, especially if you start to internalize their negative views. Remember, their need to feel superior is about their own insecurities, not the actual worth of others. When a narcissist is upset, they rarely take responsibility for their emotions. Instead, they blame others with phrases like, "My feelings are your fault," or "If you just did what I asked, I wouldn't be upset." This tactic shifts accountability away from themselves and onto you. It can make you feel guilty or responsible for their mood swings. Recognizing this blame shifting is essential for maintaining your own boundaries and not absorbing their emotional turmoil. Narcissists are skilled at stonewalling, cutting off communication to show their displeasure. They might say, "I don't have time for this," or simply give you the silent treatment. Sometimes they'll act as if nothing is wrong, saying, "I'm fine, what are you even talking about?" This behavior is meant to punish you and regain control of the situation. It can be deeply frustrating and confusing, especially if you value open communication. Recognizing stonewalling helps you avoid getting drawn into their emotional games. Phrases used by narcissists are designed to manipulate, control, and diminish others. Over time, hearing these statements can erode your self-esteem and make you question your own reality. It's important to understand that these words are not a reflection of your worth, but rather a projection of the narcissist's own struggles and insecurities. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to separate your identity from their harmful comments and start to rebuild your confidence. One of the most effective ways to respond to a narcissist is simply not to react. When confronted with manipulative or hurtful comments, pausing before you respond can make a huge difference. This approach prevents you from getting drawn into an argument or saying something you might regret. It also signals to the narcissist that their words do not have power over you. Taking a moment to breathe and collect your thoughts is a powerful tool for maintaining your composure. After taking a pause, it's important to set clear boundaries with the narcissist. Boundaries help protect your emotional well-being and signal what behavior you will and won't accept. For example, you might say, "I hear you, I just don't agree with you," or "Thank you for sharing your perspective. When you're open to hearing mine, I can share it." These statements are respectful but firm, and they help you maintain control over your own reactions. In dealing with a narcissist, it's helpful to have a few go-to phrases that reinforce your boundaries. For instance, you might say, "It sounds like you're having a lot of feelings right now. I'm here to listen if you'd like, but if you put me down or intentionally try to hurt me, I'm going to walk away because it isn't healthy for me to be called names." This approach shows empathy but also makes it clear that you won't tolerate disrespect. It's important to affirm your own perspective, even when a narcissist tries to undermine it. You can say, "I want you to know that I see you and I hear your perspective. I just have a different one and that's okay with me." This statement acknowledges their feelings without sacrificing your own. It's a way to stand your ground while remaining respectful and calm. Setting boundaries with narcissists is crucial for your emotional safety. Without boundaries, it's easy to get caught up in their manipulative tactics and lose sight of your own needs. Boundaries act as a protective barrier, allowing you to engage in conversations without sacrificing your self-worth. Remember, you have the right to decide what behavior you will accept in your relationships. Narcissists often use manipulation and control as their main communication tactics. These behaviors are a reflection of their own insecurities and need for power, not a reflection of your value. By learning to recognize manipulation, you can avoid falling into their traps and maintain your independence. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to walk away from unhealthy interactions. In dealing with a narcissist, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or confused. Staying grounded means reminding yourself of your own values and self-worth, regardless of what the other person says. Practice self-care and seek support from trusted friends or professionals if needed. Remember, you are not responsible for managing someone else's emotions or ego. It's natural to want to empathize with others, but with narcissists, there's a fine line between empathy and enabling. While it's okay to acknowledge their feelings, you don't have to accept mistreatment or manipulation. Healthy empathy involves understanding without sacrificing your own needs or boundaries. Learning this balance is key to maintaining healthy relationships. Self-care is essential when dealing with difficult personalities. Take time to recharge, reflect, and do things that bring you joy. This helps you stay resilient and less affected by negative interactions. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, engaging in hobbies, or practicing mindfulness, self-care strengthens your ability to handle challenging conversations with confidence. If you find yourself struggling to cope with a narcissist in your life, don't hesitate to seek support. Talking to friends, family, or a mental health professional can provide valuable perspective and guidance. You're not alone, and reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Support networks can help you process your experiences and develop effective coping strategies. Narcissists are skilled at finding and pressing your emotional buttons. Understanding your own triggers can help you respond more calmly and thoughtfully. Take note of which comments or behaviors upset you the most and develop strategies for managing your reactions. This self-awareness is a powerful tool for maintaining your emotional balance. Assertiveness is the ability to express your needs and boundaries clearly and respectfully. When dealing with narcissists, assertiveness helps you stand your ground without becoming aggressive or defensive. Practice using I statements and stay calm, even if the other person tries to provoke you. Assertiveness is a skill that gets easier with practice and can transform your interactions. Narcissists often try to escalate conflicts to regain control. If you notice a conversation getting heated, take a step back and avoid getting drawn into arguments. Calmly state your boundaries and, if necessary, remove yourself from the situation. This approach protects your peace and prevents unnecessary drama. Emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring, but it does mean you stop letting someone else's words control your feelings. Practice observing the narcissist's behavior without taking it personally. This mental distance helps you respond thoughtfully instead of reactively and keeps you from internalizing their negativity. Gaslighting is a common tactic used by narcissists to make you doubt your own reality. They might deny things they've said or done, or insist that your feelings are invalid. Recognizing gaslighting is crucial for maintaining your sense of reality. Trust your memories and experiences and don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Narcissists are highly sensitive to criticism and may react with anger or defensiveness. If you need to give feedback, do so calmly and without personal attacks. Focus on specific behaviors rather than character judgments. Remember, their reaction is about their own insecurities, not your delivery. When faced with stonewalling or the silent treatment, don't chase after the narcissist for validation. Instead, calmly state your willingness to talk when they're ready to communicate respectfully. This approach shows that you value healthy communication and won't tolerate emotional games. Narcissists thrive on control, but you have the power to reclaim your sense of self. Focus on your strengths, achievements, and values. Surround yourself with supportive people who appreciate you for who you are. The more you invest in your own growth, the less influence the narcissist will have over you. Mindfulness can help you stay present and calm during difficult conversations. By focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts without judgment, you can avoid getting swept up in emotional reactions. Mindfulness practices build resilience and help you respond thoughtfully, even in challenging situations. Sometimes, the healthiest choice is to walk away from a toxic relationship. If a narcissist continues to disrespect your boundaries and refuses to change, prioritize your own well-being. Ending contact can be difficult, but it's often necessary for your long-term happiness and peace of mind. Rebuilding your self-confidence after dealing with a narcissist takes time. Focus on your achievements, practice positive self-talk, and celebrate your progress. Remember, your worth is not defined by someone else's opinion. The more you believe in yourself, the less power others have to bring you down. Every interaction with a narcissist can teach you something about yourself and your boundaries. Reflect on what worked, what didn't, and how you can handle similar situations in the future. Growth comes from learning, and each experience makes you stronger and more resilient. If you know someone struggling with a narcissist, offer your support and understanding. Sometimes just listening without judgment can make a big difference. Encourage them to set boundaries and remind them that they deserve respect and kindness in all their relationships. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable tools and strategies for dealing with narcissists. If you're feeling overwhelmed, consider seeking professional guidance. Therapy can help you process your experiences, build resilience, and develop healthier relationship patterns moving forward. Knowledge is power. The more you learn about narcissism and its effects, the better equipped you'll be to handle difficult interactions. Read books, watch videos, and seek out reliable resources to deepen your understanding. Education empowers you to make informed choices about your relationships. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate challenging relationships. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your feelings and treating yourself with kindness. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes and learn as you go. Self-compassion helps you heal and move forward with confidence. Every step you take toward healthier communication and stronger boundaries is worth celebrating. Acknowledge your growth and give yourself credit for the progress you've made. Small victories add up over time and pave the way for more fulfilling relationships in the future. Honesty is a powerful tool in any relationship, especially when dealing with narcissists. Be honest with yourself about your feelings and needs and communicate them clearly. Honesty builds trust with yourself and helps you make decisions that align with your values. It's common to feel guilty when setting boundaries or walking away from a narcissist. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, it's necessary. Let go of guilt and trust that you're making the best choices for your own happiness and health. Healing from a relationship with a narcissist takes time, but it is possible. Focus on your growth, surround yourself with positive influences, and keep moving forward. Each day is an opportunity to build a healthier, happier life for yourself. As you heal, focus on building relationships that are based on mutual respect, trust, and kindness. Healthy relationships are supportive and uplifting, allowing both people to grow and thrive. Seek out connections that make you feel valued and appreciated. After experiencing manipulation or betrayal, learning to trust again can be challenging. Take things slow and give yourself time to rebuild trust in others and in yourself. Trust is earned over time through consistent, respectful behavior. Dealing with a narcissist is never easy, but every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Embrace your resilience and recognize the courage it takes to stand up for yourself. Your strength is a testament to your character and your commitment to living authentically. Your journey can inspire others who are facing similar challenges. By sharing your experiences and the lessons you've learned, you can help others find hope and strength. Together, we can create a community of support and understanding. Remember, the words and actions of a narcissist are a reflection of their own struggles, not your worth. By recognizing their tactics, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your well-being, you can protect yourself and build healthier relationships. Stay true to yourself, seek support when needed, and know that you have the strength to overcome any challenge. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understanding and empowerment.